Okay. Well, I'm going to read you a story I made up called Dark Sun. Not like a sun, like an actual sun, like in the sky. And it's supposed to be like Twilight, a little bit. And I only have one chapter. Oh no, it's not even really have chapters. I just felt like writing a story. Okay. It's called Dark Sun. And the beginning's like, you know how in Twilight she says, I've never given much thought to how I die. You know that part? Well, it's sort of like that. But here's that part. Before now, I would never know that I am, or that I want to be. Look at his face in front. I feel like I just died. I have no hope I'm going to win this battle. All alone with him. Outnumbered by one person. Even though my face was pleasant, my heart was going crazy. Dark Sun. I love the home I live in. I just needed some time away from my dad. It was just too dad-like. I felt I needed to give my mom a chance, so on the plane I went. To a place I've never been before. I couldn't breathe, and as I saw my breath when I got out of the airport, I knew I was not home anymore. I was definitely in Miss Montana. But being the cold and meeting my mom was what led up to. It was worth it. As I watched my feet step by step, I sat on a bench, waiting for my mom to come. I've heard from stories. She is usually late. I did not fit in, not at all. My black hair did not fit into all these brunettes. My tan did not fit into all these pails. Plus my jeans and t-shirt did not fit into all these heavy jackets and sweaters. It was cold, but not that cold. I knew staying here my skin would start to fade. I already missed the sun, but I'm not and will not leave my mom. I tried to imagine my mom, but I couldn't. As I sat, it seemed like hours, so I opened up my backpack and took out pictures of me and my friends, and in the background, my horse and dad. I saw the sun and missed it. My friends I would also miss, and my dad, plus my horse Sonny. I pictured my friends and what they would say, which was, you really need to get a boyfriend, Amanda. I'm only 15, but I knew I couldn't act like I was 4, like me and my friends used to, back in Montana. I took a deep breath and saw a woman pull up, who was waving and fixing her lipstick. Dad always said it was one of her habits to fix her lipstick before going in public. I smiled a little and put my backpack in her back seat. She pulled me out of the car. Mom, I said. She replied, Amanda, oh, I missed you. She hugged me as I tried to hug her back. She let go and I took a good look at her outfit. It seemed like she lived in California with the way she dresses. She had black hair like me and straight white teeth. Her hair is long. She has the same nose as me. Mom seemed thrilled about me coming, but the thing is, I was happy, but not thrilled. She asked me to sit up there with her. At first I was going to say no, but then I jumped up there. She started driving, asked me only a few questions. Amanda, on a scale of 1 to 10, how happy are you? I only had to think for a second, and of course I couldn't say 7, so I just lied and said 10 with a fake smile, which I think was a pretty good fake one. She smiled back. The silence was terrible. As I stared at my torn up and dirty Converse. The silence in my head was like a never-ending scream, a bloody loud one too. I clenched my hands and then I heard a song, my favorite song. It was not the radio, so I looked at my phone. It was Kelsey calling. I answered with a hey. Really relieved she called. My mom was wondering who I was talking to, no doubt. As I had a normal conversation with Kelsey, I felt a million questions about to be asked and answered. As I struggled to hang up and slowly saying bye, I finally hung up. Silence was broken by my mom saying, Who's that, Amanda? Was it one of your friends? The exact questions I knew I could not ignore. So I replied, It was Kelsey, yeah, one of my friends, with another fake closed-mouth smile. When we did arrive at her house, it was not at all what I expected, way nicer than my dad's house. She said, You can come in anytime you'd like, Amanda. Welcome home. She got out and I followed behind her, bag in hand. I could just imagine what my house looks like and what hers must look like on the inside. I started to actually, believe it or not, be excited to be here. I stopped in my steps, turned around. I felt like someone or something watching me. All of a sudden, my health felt terrible. I just felt sick out of nowhere. But I managed to get myself walking into the house. Amanda, follow me to your room. My mom said, Where is it? I said, not meaning her to hear. Follow me, she replied. As I looked around, I saw a huge entryway into a nice living room. Flowers, vases, big TV. When I saw this next thing, I was speechless. It was a picture of my mom and dad, and a picture of my mom pregnant with me. Then the last one was them and me. I was happy. I still felt sick, but I loved seeing those. I had to admit, I do and always will miss my parents being together and happy. And it says chapter 2, and I haven't wrote anything under that, sadly. But I think it's really good. What do you guys think? I hope you guys like it. Wow, 5 minutes. Peace.